Hello, everyone. Miss Universe Nigeria Chidimma Adeshina's mother arrested by South African authorities over internet fraud. Wow, a whole lot of drama had gone on since this girl decided to run for Miss South Africa. And the first thing that they said was the fact that, oh, she's not South African. Her father is Nigerian. Then her mother is originally Mozambique, who took on the identity of some South African, whatever, along the way. That's what they found out. It was a whole lot. If you follow that story, you will see um, how the South Africans were so, I don't want to say South Africans, let me say some South Africans were so despicable in the way they attacked this girl and went after her. To the extent, it was what led to that war that they decided to carry economic terrorism down to Nigeria, where they started ordering Ubers, and they would just order Uber from South Africa or any of these other Uber or Nigerian this thing driving up something. Then the drivers would just go around and there'll be nobody. And it was at a period when fuel was very expensive. There was no fuel scarcity. People were you stay in queue for long, and then they will put you on this long journey for you to now go around to do that. So, and they were so gleeful about it, sharing it online, that, oh, I think there were some of them that started that this is what they are doing in Nigeria, that they are ordering, Bolt, Uber, and all of that, and vehicles are going around. And you saw a lot of drivers were so frustrated coming out to say, in short, some of them say, you are putting, Nigerians, you don't have the population to match Nigeria. You are doing this thing. By the time Nigerians started, they entered. Nigeria started ordering vehicles. Nigeria started also ordering things, food or whatever, restaurant, and their own man say, they pay. It's pay on arrival. They were ordering, say, bring it on. I know there are a lot of people who were like, oh no, Nigerians shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have retired. I said, don't do what? If you want peace, you have to be prepared for war. Somebody cannot do you anyhow, then you are doing. If they do you bad, you do both. Because that thing is deadly. What do you know the implication, the economic implication? What you do to people, and if you don't match order for order, tomorrow they're gonna think of worse thing. Now everybody don't respect themselves, because people say that, how can you? They say, a lot of Nigerian youth, they have phone, they have data, and they are jobless, so they have your time. And that also happened. And so with all that thing, even when she now left this Chidimma, now left South Africa, that she was not, she now had to pull out, because there were a lot of threats to their life. They said they were going to kill them and stuff like that. She pulled out. Then Nigeria now offered her, the organizers of Miss Nigeria, Universe, offered her. She came to Nigeria. She now did this under Nigeria. She won. Even though some people were like, she was actually the best, honestly. She won, and then she went to the world stage. I think they did that in Mexico. Is it Mexico? They say they called it. If you want to put Mexico, that's how we know it. They went to Mexico. They did the World Universe, and she came second. Even when they announced the winner, people were happy. It was she that the other contestant ran to jubilate. They just left the winner one side to tell you how, she's really good. And even when she was going to that meeting, South Africans were writing. Some South Africans, I'll see you some, because it's not all. Some South Africans were writing to them that they should disqualify and everything. And now is that they have arrested her. Even their own minister, it's just I'm looking for that. What's that word that they used to use? Oh, not racism. What's that other one that they are hating other African countries and some of that? So now finally they've arrested the murder. It says Rungo's arrest on Saturday, February 15, 2025, was carried out by investigators with police assistance. Annabel Rungo, the mother of Miss Universe Nigeria Chidimma Adeshina, has been detained by the Department of Home Affairs in Cape Town, South Africa. According to department spokesperson Siya Koza, investigators with the assistance of the police apprehended Rungo on the morning of Saturday, February 15, 2025. The department said investigators from the Department of Home Affairs, assisted by the South African Police Service, SAPS, this morning detained Annabel Rungo, the mother of Chidimma Adeshina, at a property in Cape Town. The department withdrew Rungo's South African documentation in September 2024 after finding it had been fraudulently obtained, rendering her ineligible to continue residing in South Africa. In an apparent act of brazen disregard for the legal consequences of her conduct, it appears that Rungo has defied her undesirable status through her Mozambican passport. Investigations are ongoing into further potential misrepresentation and fraudulent conduct. Well, a crime is a crime, and if they put you in this way, if you know, you should have probably left the place, and all of that is for them to sort out. That's why it's always good, whatever you're doing in this life, just do the right thing. So this thing, just do the right thing. You'll get mouth to talk. When you don't do the right thing, you don't have mouth to talk. During the operation this morning, investigators from the Counter Corruption and Immigration Services branches of the department also found Adeshina's underage child residing with Rungo. After being processed by Home Affairs over her apparent illegal continued residence in South Africa, Rungo will be handed over to the SAP, as she is also the subject of an ongoing investigation by the Directorate of Priority Crime Investigation. Home Affairs was further liaising with Department of Social Development and SAP's Child Protection Unit as it relates to protecting the interests of the underage child. The department will provide further updates at the opportune moment. Rungo's detention follows the revocation of her South African documentation. Okay, we said that. Well, honestly, it's just sad that it's coming to this place, and there's really nothing you can say. A crime has been committed, and whoever commits a crime must face the consequences of the law. But it's not the crime that was committed that made those South Africans to hate Chidimma. It was the fact that she's Nigerian. As in, how dare a Nigerian come and be here and try that. In fact, the fact that her father is Nigerian, so as far as they were concerned, she's Nigerian, she had Nigerian blood, and they had to carry their beef and whatever. They were rather happy to give it to for a white lady who didn't look half as good as Chidimma, if I may say so. And unfortunately for them, when the lady went to South Africa, she had to pull out. I think she's mentioned some health reasons for her not being able to do that. It's just so sad, you know, this kind of thing that we see all the time, especially from South Africa, where they're really hating on their fellow Africans and stuff like that, especially with Nigeria, where we spent so much to liberate those people. Our government, our leaders made a lot of very rash decisions, all because of the appetite that was going on in South Africa and supporting South Africa. And today you see South Africans, you know, by the time they are talking to us, doing things, you're wondering, is it we these people are talking to like this? But anyway, I don't blame them. I blame Nigeria that we do Big Brother without putting their foot down and making sure they are gaining something from that Big Brother leanness they are doing. It's like US will not do Big Brother for me without getting something for you. It is Nigeria that we do Big Brother as the MOU that we are, and not collect anything right. So no wahala. South Africa, well done.